Hey guys, so today we're in Torrance. I'm going to the Anifest anime convention here at the George Nakano Theater, I think it's at. Part of it's outside, part of it's inside. If you can hear it, you can hear some drums going on in the background. This looks like it's going to be a big convention for cosplayers. I think there's a Japanese garden outside. It's looking like a lot of fun. You can see here, you can see sort of in the distance. A lot of stuff going on, but I bet you guys want them inside.
So the line to get into Anifest wasn't that bad. It was still pretty long. This was at an hour and a half after the doors had already opened, and it was still wrapping around the building. A little unfortunate. I feel like they could have been a little bit faster. They must have had some type of issue inside, as most anime conventions always have. But the first area we come into when we go into the convention is this nice little vendor hall. I think this was specifically for people who were selling apparel. So you'll see a lot of shirts and stickers and masks and stuff like that. I bought a nice, lovely shirt from this booth over here. The one I'm holding right there. Yeah, I got one that was bleached, tie-dyed. This is from Opie Fans Official. I ended up buying the shirt that I was looking at. I think it was $40-some, and then I also got a sticker. They had a nice little holographic Lum sticker that I'm going to put up on screen now. And the total together with tax and card charge was about just under $50. It's a little expensive, but you know, getting a custom bleached shirt like this is pretty uncommon. Here you can see some of their other shirts. I really like some of the other designs. They had a nice Rule 34 shirt. And I was saying, oh, I like this shirt. And then they started showing off the shirts. They were actually wearing some of them. These girls were cool as heck. I love them both. Super stylish. Would highly recommend them. Very nice. Had a great conversation with them. I wish I could have kept some of the conversation in. Unfortunately, they were blasting a bunch of copywritten music throughout the whole convention, which makes it really hard for, you know, video purposes. But they were great, and this whole booth was great. So continuing on through this hall, I found this nice little booth over here that had this really cool backpack. It was a little expensive for me, but I saw this shirt. They had this Bang Bang shirt in black. I've been looking to get more black shirts. I've been buying a lot of white shirts lately, and here it is. You can see it on screen along with their card. They also gave me a free Stop Asian Hate sticker, if that matters to you at all. I don't know. But going onwards, you can see a lot of these other vendors. They had a lot of cool, you know, stuff. None of this really, you know, ticks a box for me. Whenever I see sweaters and jackets, it's just like I'm never going to wear them. I live in SoCal. It's never going to get that cold for me. Those shirts were kind of cool, and then, of course, a bunch of useless masks. I might say this was the first convention I've been to in a good while that was actually mask-free, or it was mask optional, I should say. This booth with all the masks had some pretty cool shirts. Wasn't too interested. I'd already bought in a black shirt. And then as we were leaving the hall, you could see some people doing some cosplay photos over here. Very cool, very cool. We're going to be heading on over to the Artist Alley next. And this is actually really cool. I really liked this convention, or this venue, I should say.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah.
It's the Hashira one, right? Okay. So for my stickers, they're all watercolor vinyl. If you buy 3, you get this for my notebook. Could we do a at the 5 o'clock? Yeah.
So on screen now I have a map of the venue. You can see here that the little comic area was where we started off, and now we're in the Artist Alley. There was the main stage where the plaza and food was, and then there was a few groups for the maid hall and the indoor stage and the Japanese gardens and the vendor hall. You know, there was a lot of cool stuff at this convention. It was very well laid out and nice and cozy.
We're coming back.
Sorry.
Would you recognize me through my baby? Baby, I would always say. Yeah? We haven't even seen any of the shows or anything.
Sorry.
Sorry, but...
At least this one's out of color.
So I saw these amazing little pins. I had to absolutely get this Asuka and Rei pin along with this Mina pin. You know, cheerleaders are just awesome. Love them both. And then here's their card info if you like these as well. I forget how much these cost. I think it was like 3 for $30, which is actually pretty good for a pin. My only other buy from this Artist Alley was this Pecora pillow. I picked this up because I'm super into VTubers. As you can see on screen right now, I run a VTuber clipping channel called Smoll Ones. Be sure to go give them a like and follow. You know, I work very hard over on that channel as well. Most of the other merch that was being sold was about Genshin Impact. I wasn't too into that.
I don't know, should I do Tamamo or Asphalt first? I mean, but one has to be done first. Tamamo, yeah, I don't think Tamamo. Got it, yeah, I understand. What's up, bro? Let me know I can help, okay?
How much are, do you have this in extra large,
Yeah.
and how much?
I do 25, bro.
Could I get that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ended up picking up this pink Waifu University from wherethewaifu.com booth. This is the first time I've seen this. I've seen their booth a bunch of times. Haven't been really into their merch before, but I really liked this design, so I picked it up. It ended up costing me $27.50, and I think that is with card. I think it's normally like 25 or 26. So after buying that shirt, I went over to this little hentai doujin booth in the corner. I don't think they really had a name, didn't really pay attention. I ended up spending $47 on hentai doujins here for about 5 books, which is a pretty good price. I bought some really nice high quality ones. I can't really show you me browsing through this because there's so much hentai on the covers, you know, there's tits out everywhere. But here's a little sneak peek of what I bought. If you want to see more of what I got, you can go over to my Not Safe for Work Twitter, and there's some photos there of what I bought. I ended up spending the most time here, ironically, than anywhere else. And just so you know, on my way home, me and my friends, we were looking at what we bought because they also bought some doujins. And they declared me the winner because I got the best ugly bastard doujin. And that's what you're looking at right now. So I ended up buying a few drinks, and I got these Demon Slayer cookies that you can sort of see advertised here above where I'm filming. They were like $7. They're in a little basket right there. They were okay. They're kind of like sugar cookies, butter cookies. They weren't very great. A little dry. You know, fun and colorful. You know, they were limited to a set of 100. So I was like, oh man, maybe I should get this just to, you know, feel a little convention festivities. You know what I mean? I had a great little conversation with the ALA people, talking about how great the venue was this year because they just recently switched to a new venue, and I was grilling them about the Bad Dragon being like front and center at their expo, and they didn't really say anything. And then I walked over to the Super Dimension Convention booth, which is going to be in the same convention location on September 17th, and I think I'm going to go to this. You know, I've never been to it. I really love Macross. It's one of my favorites, and you can see they have, I'm talking to her here about like what her favorites are, and she was talking about how she loved the new one. You can see it right here at the front and center. But you'll see in a second over here, they have the Fire Bomber CD, which is actually pretty dope. I don't think I've ever seen like that in person. It's just fucking dope. It's one of the best like anime soundtracks in my opinion. But I'll be, you know, keep an eye out for that video because I'm definitely going to be going to that later this year. Some cool video of me in front of this Anifest wall backdrop. This was off hidden in the corner next to the Maid Cafe for whatever reason. After that, I went over to the Japanese Gardens, had to check it out. There's a lot of cosplayers over here. Didn't really do much with the cosplayers. Seemed like it was just a bunch of teenagers. Didn't really want to get in, you know, didn't really want to deal with any of that. They had some beautiful, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous koi fish over here. Absolutely, I love koi fish. They're so hard to take care of. Much props to this venue.
Okay, so that was Anifest. It was pretty fun. Bought a lot of stuff. Got some shirts and pins, some dojins, hentai dojins, I might add. Had a great time. It was a great little con. Everything was pretty well organized. Line was a little long. I think this is brought to you by the same people who do Anime LA. So there was a lot of, there was the Anime LA booth, if you guys saw that in the video. I don't know if I'm keeping that in. Still going on at the moment. It's about to be 1 o'clock. But it was a good time. And you know, be sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. If you like convention videos, I'm doing convention videos all year long. I'll be sure to link some videos around here around me for some other conventions I've gone to. I went to Anime LA earlier this year. I went to Animanga last year. That one was a shit show. I went to towards the end of last year, I think. Oh God, I don't remember all the conventions. I've been to so many anime conventions in so little time in like the last year. You know, it's just been crazy. But peace out, guys, and catch you guys in the next video.